Rated E for Elite.
Hello and welcome back to Court Farms. So time has moved on a little bit. We are now in 2024 and it's basically March. So we've been busy for the last couple of months, doing a little job down the our track, which we'll get to in a minute. So I think the lad's in here. He is made up with his case Puma 240. I think he was just doing something to this. Some of the side shares have come a bit loose, so we just tighten them up and sharpen them up or doing something. Alright. Yeah, when you finish that, you can start ripping that bottom field up. I'm just going to go down and sort out. There was a bit of an old fence down there I need to pick up before it ends up in the machine. So I'm going to go down there and sort that out. So I'll get out your way, and I expect you'll be off down there in a minute, but I'll be down there shortly to sort this bit of old fence out that's down there. Okay. Right. We have now got an old vehicle for the farm rather than using the Range Rover. So we managed to pick up this old Nissan Patrol. So I didn't want nothing too posh, as only going to run around the farm. And we can still take it on the road if we really need to. But I managed to get hold of this old Nissan Patrol. But it is quite juicy. I think it's a 4-point-something litre engine in it. But it was cheap. And it's in not too bad a condition, so that's what we've ended up with as a farm runaround. So I've got the fencing trailer on because we've been doing a job down the road for literally the last couple of months, and we're just coming to the end of it now, and you'll see what I mean when we get down there. So we'll just pull this out of his way so we can get it going in a minute. Right, so he's gone off down there now, and we've got a bit of a mess to go and sort out down there, which shouldn't take too long. So basically, for about the last 2 months of January, February, we have been ripping out a hedge and trees down here on a part of a land that's owned by the other home farm. We saw the old lady shortly after Christmas, and she wanted the big field down the bottom farmed, and she agreed to let us use it, as they're keeping hold of their farm for as long as they can. They don't see that they won't be getting rid of it for about another 10 years. But it was suggested that if we wanted to, we could rip out, I think there was 2 hedges and tree lines, to make the field a little bit bigger. It looks like they've had some lambs down there. So these people are keeping their sheep in our field down there. They seem to be doing alright. Some little fellas running around, I just noticed. Look like they've been lambing out here. There's an old shelter there they built. Right, yeah, so what we're looking at basically is what's in front of us. So there was the field of beans we had out there, and there was 2 tree lines and hedgerows running down there, and we have had our JCB down here and chainsaws and all sorts of stuff, and having bonfires and all sorts of stuff to clear that to give us this bit of extra land up here, and she was happy to have all that removed to make this a bigger field down here. So we'll be merging this. There was an old tin building here as well. That ended up a bit of a disaster. We tried to move it or pull it around with the JCB, and it just ended up collapsing. So it basically ended up there. So we just left that there for the time being. The people in the house over there aren't too bothered. We did speak to those. Got a big pile of logs here. So yeah, that shed collapsed. We practically dug it out and started moving it, and then it, yeah, all caved in. So there's a load of logs there from some of the trees we cut down. We did get a wood chipper and chip some of it up, but we're going to leave those there just to rot away, or anyone wants them. But no one can get in that gateway anyway. So this lot is ripping up alright. So I'm just getting him to do just this field at the moment, what is actually a normal field. We're going to go a bit slower in that other lot because I don't know what I'm going to find in it. So he's doing alright there. Right, we'll get over to what we're supposed to be doing. It was just an old bit of fencing over here, laying around the place. So, a bit of rough wire and stuff, so I want to sort that out before it ends up in a combine or some other machine doing some damage. So, we'll get out and sort that out. Just picking up the last of some of this wire, just rolling it up. I think there was a fence along here at one point. I think most of the stakes and that have rotted away. But all the wire is left. So we're just picking up like the last strand of it now. Stops at about where that bridge is anyway. Right, just put some of that old crap in there. Alright. It's tea break time, is it? Well, you got it nice in there with your flask or whatever. Like a like your living room in there, isn't it? I've had a good look round anyway, and I've picked up everything I think I can find. I've sort of walked over most of this area, so I think I've got all the rubbish I can find out of it now. So, but I would just concentrate on that main bit for a moment, and then we can start going through this. But we'll have to be very careful, especially where everything was planted down both those tree lines. So we can start ripping it up. So, and as soon as we've ripped it up, we can get drilling. And the other field, we've got to drill the other field as well. And we're going to be putting oilseed rape in there, I think. So oilseed rape in what's going to be this massive field, and oilseed rape in our other field. Well, we've still got to do. So we'll drill all them at the same time once this one's ready. So I'm going to go back to the farm. I'll let you get on. Right, shut all that lot up. So he's carrying on out there. It'll be a little while before he's done that lot. But we'll get this back to the farm. Right, that can stay in here, I think. He's got enough room to get in here. That should be fine. It looks like we'll shortly have to order some more fertiliser, because we've only got that left. I'm not quite sure why we ended up with 4 pallets of wheat seed, but that's there. But I'm definitely going to have to get some more oilseed rape, because we've only got 1 pallet. I don't think that's going to be enough to do both those fields, so I better go and order some more seeds. Just hopped over the wall there. Yeah, so I'm not sure if that sprayer that's round there is even up to doing what we've got to do. So I may have to look at getting someone in to spray, because I'm pretty sure all of our crops are going to need spraying. So we may look at hiring something. I can do it, but it might be a good idea to get him to do it, but I'll have to send him on a course, a spraying course. I better put that back round the corner. Actually, that got left there, and the door was left open. So I think we just filled up with diesel. Go and move it. Shut that door. It's done a very good job down there of ripping out all those tree stumps and hedges and stuff. Made life a lot easier. So that'll end up being quite a big field down there, so hopefully we should make a nice bit of money off the oilseed rape out of that field. that should do there for now. Right, so I'll get on the phone shortly and find out about getting some more seed a bit quick, but I'm going to start going over this. I think I'm going to start going through this to make sure it's ready for drilling. So I've popped this on the John Deere now, so that I can start going through this. But I think that's where we're going to leave it on here for this one. We're going to finish sorting that field out and get this ready for drilling for next time. And sort out a few other bits, getting some seed and stuff. So next time we can get drilling those fields. So thanks very much for watching this episode, and we'll catch you again next time. Cheers.